Hey guys, well, 2 videos in one day, aren't we just lucky? Wanted to show you guys some things I did to my TSC trailer I got. When I got it, it was actually being used to sell flowers by this Hispanic family in Washington, D.C. They had, you can see the remnants here, pieces of metal went across down the middle and would hold, 5-gallon buckets of flowers, and they would park somewhere and they would sell them to other Hispanics, and they would go to the street corners and sell them. So they were like a wholesale distributor to everybody. But they cut the ramp off, which kind of sucks. But they cut the ramp off and they were done, or I forget what. They ended up selling to me. I got it for really cheap. It didn't have any of the wood sides. It wasn't green. It's just black and rusty. The tires were all rotted up. The lights are all smashed up. And I got that a couple years ago. It moved us down here, down to Tennessee. No issues. I never had any problems with it except for the lights. The lights have always been crappy, to say the least. So I changed it from a 4-pin to a 7-pin, which some people are probably like, what the heck do you need a 7-pin on that for? And I do a lot of backing up in the woods and stuff like that, and it's not much lights where we're at, and I wanted backup lights. And that seemed like a more robust connection than the 4-pin. 4-pin seemed so flimsy to me. So I was going to go with LEDs, but didn't really have the funds to do it, so I just went the cheap way with just the regular lights. The two on the side here are, one's a turn signal, one's a marker light. And I just did the all the way around just because I had extra orange. I put the sides or decking for decks and stuff, and I could never figure out how to way to attach them, and then dawned on me, put a 2x4 and screwed into that, and they're pretty sturdy. I've had a couple loads of rocks in there. I mean, they don't move at all. They're in there. They wedge them in there pretty good. But made the ramp, made the tailgate in the back to replace it. It kind of is a ramp if you're on the ground like this. The tractor, if I back it up to a hill, can get into it with no issues. The tractor with the deck on it, I have an inch on either side, and so it works perfect first time. But put backup lights on it, and then trailer lights on both sides. Put this door bracket here and the hinges. Used it a bunch of times like this. Works great. I don't have to worry about rocks falling out the side if I'm hauling gravel for the driveway or whatever. I do want to get new tires. These ones are starting to dry rot and crack and stuff like that, and I don't want to have a blowout while I got a load on here or something and destroy the trailer, What else? I put D-ring hooks in the bed. I only have 4 right now, but they're in the corners and stuff like that, and they're in the 2x4s. The working limit for them was like 700, but with them just into the wood like that, I'm not going to push my luck. I'm not going to overload it. Now I got a junction box from eTrail. All this stuff came from eTrailer.com. I mean, for everything, the junction box, the wire, the lights, the metal brackets, all the side markers and stuff like that. It was less than $100 for everything. And the junction box is under there. I don't know if you can see it. All the wires plug into it. Makes it real neat and clean installation. But I need a new toolbox. I had a old military, big old ammo can here, and it rusted up and the hinge broke off. So now I need something for my straps. But this is the other thing they had on. I don't know why they had this on it. They were just selling flowers, but they got this thing on it, and it really don't work that well. I tried to pull a little garden tractor up with it, and you could see the whole front of the tongue starting to bend up, and I was like, it's probably not that good. I put this pulley on there to double it, but it wasn't that it didn't have the strength in the pulley, it didn't have the strength in the trailer. So I just don't even use it anymore. I probably, I didn't cut it off or anything, so you never know. Something light I need help pulling up I can do or something. But that's my trailer. I haven't really thought about doing anything else to it, and got a tire on there and stuff like that, but it does pretty well. I'm gonna upgrade the hubs, but not upgrade. I'm gonna replace them because I don't know. They're not greasable. I removed the metal cap on the rims, like all I've seen on the videos, but there's no grease fittings. I have seen where you can take them out and repack them, but I think I'm just gonna get the ones with the grease fitting and do it like that. I think they're like $50 a side or something like that. And I might even get a heavier weight limit. Not that I would haul heavier, just so maybe they'd wear out, less sooner or something like that. They'd hold up better, basically. But that's the trailer. And if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them in the bottom. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.